years, smoking is a major health issue that leads to many disease and early deaths. So it also affects the insurance cost, as smokers often have high medical claims than non-smokers. So in this project, we will analyze the insurance data to compare the smokers and non-smokers. Our goal is to predict how smoking impacts the health outcomes and insurance claims. So this is my project. First of all, I am going to import the necessary libraries and then mount the drive, and after this assess the file and check the data by using the df. Next, I want to check the first 5 rows by using head for my data set, and now I'll check the information about all the columns in my data set, which type of the columns. Like here, there are 7 columns. Some are in integer form, some are in object, and some are in floats, which are not suitable for the numerical. So now here is the summary for the numerical analysis for my data set. Now here I want to check if there is any null value, any empty value, missing value in my data set. Next, I am going to convert the categorical data into the numerical, because in my data set there are 3 columns which have the categorical data sets, sex, like smoker and region. I will transform these categorical data into the numerical form. So I will check the information for after converting the categorical data into the numerical data form. You can see that here are all the data sets. Here are all the columns from my data sets into the integers and floats. So next, I am going to drop, and if there is any empty value, missing value in my data set, it will fix these values. Now splitting the data sets into the x and y. Here x by dropping the smoker column from the axis 1, and y is only smoker column which is a target variable, and I want to predict this column for the smokers. After this, scaling the data by using the standardize the data. Here you can see that. So after scaling that, you can see that the scale for the x in this. Okay, in this way. Next, I'm going to splitting the data into the train and the test data set, and next is I'm going to train the model, decision tree model, and building the model. So I'm going to build the decision tree classifier with the random stand 40. So training the model on X train and Y train. Now evaluate the model. So with the evaluate the model on X test and the Y test, which I want to predict the smoker column. So you can see there is the score for the model training. So now save the predict value for the prediction on the X test. Now I'm going to check the classification report for the Y test and the prediction Y, which I already have predict by train model. By using the train model, you can see that the precision, recall, F1 score, and the support for the 0 is for the non-smokers and 1 is for the smokers. You can see the accuracy for this model train is 0.95, which is a good. Now I'm going to check the actual versus predicted value. So you can see that the actual value is almost is the same like the predicted values. Next, I'm going to check the confusion matrix for the predicted value. You can see here is the 3097 and 1274. No, the I'm going to check the value for the confusion matrix in a plot form. So this is my predicted model. So next I'm going to okay, now I'm going to import the gridio. Check the gridio interface values to predict the for the smokers and the non-smoker. So by using this, I'm going to check for age 40 for male with BMI 28 with one children, and the region we can choose the region here, north, south, northwest. So we can check the submit. You can see here the prediction is for the non-smokers. Thank you.